When I was 6, my parents got me and my older brother Pokemon and a Game Boy Color each for Christmas. This was just after Pokemon had come out, so it was the original Red and Blue. And I never looked back. I'm obsessed with Pokemon, and I've been playing them since then. I've played every single generation, probably every single game at this point. But as an adult, I started looking for a bit more of a challenge, and I started playing Nuzlocke. These are self-inflicted challenges. They don't even appear at all in the mainstream Nintendo games, but they do quite often appear in ROM hacks and fan games. And so that's what we're going to be doing. There are some rules to it, and I'm going to go through them right now. Rule number 1 is that once I get the Pokédex and Pokeballs, I can only catch one Pokemon per area. If I get rid of it, if I miss it, it runs away, I run away, or I lose, or I kill it, that's it. I can't catch anything else in that area. Rule number 2 is that every Pokemon must be nicknamed. I'm really weird with nicknames. They sort of come to me as I go. So we might get some really odd, strange nicknames. And rule number 3 is that if a Pokemon faints, it is classed as dead and I can't use it anymore. Originally that meant releasing it back into the wild, but we set up a graveyard box usually. And that means that I can put it away, and that does follow on to some special clauses that I have. I do have special clauses, but they're not always going to be applicable. So the first special clause is that shiny Pokemon aren't affected by these rules unless they are really common. So if shiny Pokemon are just available pretty much all the time, then the special clause doesn't count. But if it's a normal game and they are quite rare, if I can't find a shiny Pokemon, I can catch it right away. It doesn't count for any of the other rules except for the nickname one. Special clause number 2 is that gift Pokemon count as free encounters, and they don't count towards the catch rule. So if I'm in the middle of a route and someone gives me a free Pokemon, I'm allowed to take it, no questions asked. It does not count towards the catch rule at all. And it does include eggs as well. So if I get an egg and it hatches on a route and I've already caught a Pokemon, it doesn't count. Special clause 3 only works in specific situations. Once I reach the Pokemon League, I can sell max revives, and it will allow me to bring back one of my fainted Pokemon. If the Nuzlocke challenge is part of a game and it is something that I can choose to do inside that game, then I won't be able to do this. So it doesn't really count. But if I have to keep up the Nuzlocke rules on my own, I will be selling max revives and returning Pokemon to life when I get to the Pokemon League. But that is the only place that I can do it. Okay, now that I've gone through all of that, without further ado, let's get on with it. Hello, welcome back to Pokemon Insurgence. It is me, Kenny. Last time we played this, we began the game. We escaped a cult, we got ourselves a Delta Squirtle, and caught ourselves a Caterpie. Off screen, I have done a bit of leveling. As you can see, we've got Leonardo, the Squirtle. He's a Delta species, and is dark and fighting type. He's only leveled up once, but Anchor, the Caterpie, has now evolved into a Metapod. He's not too amazing currently. He's only got Tackle, String Shot and Harden, but that's not the point. Right now, we're in a good position to be able to explore just a bit. So we're going to go off into Telnor Cave, which is through this forest here. We're going to be able to fight our first battles that aren't with our rival Damien as well. Hi Kamax, hi. a matchup. Oh no, this matchup is not great. Woo! Get out of here, Hiker Kenny, Hiker Max. I'm Kenny. I love how items in the world are actually the right shape. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to get poisoned. Items in the overworld being the shape that they are in the bag is really interesting in this game, because that's a potion there, but I know it's a potion because it looks like one, and if I go into my bag you can see the potion in there in the corner there, which I think is really interesting because the mainline games don't do that. There are a lot of different types of Pokemon in the world. My favourite ones are bug types. Bugcatcher Mason has a cocoon. Ooh. Leonardo leveled up to level 9. Learning about the different types is the key to victory. Well, I've only got 3 types at the moment, but 2 types of attacks, so that's no good to anyone, is it? Got some more money. Go for him just yet. Oh man! We could have gotten a Pikachu. Another trainer. I'm pretty sure that she has like a level 9 Roselia. I know it's a Roselia. Oh, it is level 9, yeah. I've done this beginning bit 1,000 times. Hey, this forest is dangerous. It's not safe for kids like you. Watch me. Juggler Sam has an Apom. It's going to try and lower my defense a ton. See how much that does. More than I'd like. Lovely. So we're going to switch back into Leonardo. We can take a scratch. Probably do a fair amount with a bite attack, yeah, like that. Accuracy's been lowered. And now my defense as well. But we're good. I don't know if I said it. No, yeah, it is set to set. We've got to take this Starling out ASAP. There we go, done. Nice and easy. Leonardo's going to hit level 11 soon. Next trainer. Hope you're ready to be crushed by my superior Pokemon. Okay, bring it on. youngster Nate has a pat rat. And pat rat is a bit of a problem because it has bite at level 7, I think. Which is going to do 6 damage. I can take a couple more. Now I can't. So we're going to switch back over to Squirtle, Leonardo. Training Anchor is going to be a bit difficult for the next few levels because Metapod is not great stats-wise. But once Metapod evolves into Butterfree, we should be a-okay. But for now, Leonardo is our powerhouse. He's going to do the most damage for us. Get out of here, Pat Rat. Anchor's level 8. Lovely. And Leonardo's level 11. What's next? A Pidgeot. Okay, we're going to stick with Leonardo because he can tank some hits if he needs to. We are just going to brute force our way through this. Get out of here, Pidove. There we go. I lost. Did you cheat? Nope. I just know what I'm doing. Sort of. Okay, we're going to go through here. Which takes us into... We're still in Shade Forest, so there is no encounter in here. So we're straight up into Telnor Cave. And what's our encounter for Telnor Cave? A Rock and Roller. Straight away I'm going to switch into Leonardo. Because Anchor is no good against rock types. At all. Okay. With that defense up, we should be able to bring it down with a bite. Oh, yeah, perfect. We can bring its health down again. And we got the flinch as well, lovely. Because we're going to try and catch this Rock and Roller. And there we go, we've got that Rock and Roller. That was a lot easier than I expected it to be. One ball, one catch. Lovely. Rock and Roller's data was added to the Pokédex. They were discovered 100 years ago in an earthquake fissure. Inside each one is an energy core. And it is a rock star. And it's a lady. And I don't know any lady rock stars off the top of my head. Female rock stars. We're going to call her Stevie. After Stevie Nicks. We've got 3 Pokemon now. Welcome to the team, Stevie. Put Stevie in the 2nd position. Because Stevie also needs leveling up. There we go. And now we can just run around a bit. Do some fighting. Could have gotten a Geodude. Right, let's have a look at Stevie's moves. Does have sturdy. Doesn't have anything that's going to be useful against the Pokemon in here, though. Leonardo's going to end up getting loads of levels just from this cave, which isn't going to be a problem. It just means that the others are going to be a bit behind for a while. Okay, we've got our first fight in here. You want to battle me? Are you trying to humiliate yourself? Not off the top of my head, no. Ruin Maniac Garen has a matchup. Okay. Anchor's going to have to deal with this on his own. And it's already not looking good. Yowzers. Might not be very effective, but it hits like a truck. Switch Stevie out for Leonardo. This is going to hurt as well. Jesus. This might be the end. This might be the end. Leonardo is down. Can Stevie do it? Stevie can at least take 2 hits. Come on, Stevie, you can do it. Stevie can't do it. Okay, Anchor, it's up to you. Well, we can't win this. We can't win this fight anyway because there's another Pokemon yet. And I've lost. That's it. The end of the run. That's so sad. Kenny, your Nuzlocke challenge is over. Thank you for participating. We will revive your dead Pokemon, however, this challenge is no longer considered a Nuzlocke challenge, and you are considered to have failed. I'm sorry. Wow. Wow. Okay. I guess then we'll have to restart. I will be back when we have the choice of starter Pokemon. I'll see you in a bit. Okie dokie. We're back at Professor Sylvan's lab at the first choice what is going to be my starter Pokemon? And like before, we're going to do a spinny wheel. So, ta-da! What's it going to be this time? It's Bulbasaur! Brilliant. Let's get ourselves a Bulbasaur then. Fairy and Psychic type Pokemon, Delta Bulbasaur. This is my choice, I am sure. And we are obviously going to nickname Bulbasaur. It is a male. And it's a Psychic Fairy type, so I'm thinking magic sort of fairies, which means there's only really one option, and that is Puck from A Midsummer's Night's Dream. So let's grab Puck, and Damien is in response going to grab another Delta Pokemon. He's going to get the Delta Charmander. It's time to fight. Let's go! Delta Charmander versus Delta Bulbasaur. I'm just going to hit it with all I've got and throw confusions out because he's got Growl. So it's lowering my attack but not my special attack. So I can just hit hard. There we go. Damien is beat. Wow, you're such a great trainer. You totally beat me. Okay, he's going to head into the Shade Forest. We're about to get the Pokédex and thus restart the Nuzlocke. Here we are at the Shade Forest. We've got one encounter that we can get, but we first need to grab Cut from this guy. I still don't know whether there's any point in me even grabbing it from here, but it's worth it, I guess. So we'll grab Cut. And the Dex Nav. See what our first encounter's gonna be. It's another Caterpie. Okay. Okay, we'll take a second Caterpie. One ball, one catch. Nice and easy. Never mind. Let's try that again. There we go. Oh, jeez. There we go. One Caterpie. Its voracious appetite compels it to devour leaves bigger than itself without hesitation. It releases a terribly strong odour from its antenna. And this one is going to be Clover. After another butter here in the UK. And once again, it's time to do some leveling, so I'll be back. And we are back with a new Metapod. This time it is Clover the Metapod. And again, Puck is a level up, Clover is a level down. But we're not going to move Clover out of the first spot. I did fight this hiker on the way through. What we're going to do instead is level Clover alongside Puck as we fight the trainers. In the hopes that this time we'll be able to have Puck in a better position than we did before. So we're going to try and have Clover fight as much as possible and then go from there. Kakuna down. Level 8 Metapod. Much earlier than last time as well. Now it's this guy with the Apom and the Starly, so... let's see how we get on this time. Give me that Apom. My defense is lower. I already have higher HP this time with Clover. Oh, yowzers. 17. That's nice. We should be able to take another one. Switch Clover out for Puck. Don't tank a hit. But hit it with that confusion. Where it hits itself. Bye, Apom. Next, into Starly. Shouldn't take too long. Yowzers, right, okay. Cool. I'm not risking anybody. We're going to use a potion. Okay. I have to hope for the best. Oh! Oh my goodness! Oh! I was so worried about that. Level 9, and we've got Fairy Wind, which is a fairy type move, which could stand us in good stead later. Jeez, though. Yowzers. I had to use 2 potions then. And I won on a hope and a prayer. That could have gone so badly. There we go, Pokeball. There's another one somewhere around here. There it is. Super Potion. And then let's take down this lady's Roselia, which we can do easily this time. Because we've got Puck. That's not the right button. Switch straight into Puck. Roselia is using growth. Raise its attack, special attack. Let's hit it with that confusion. Oh! Okay. We're gonna have to use a potion again. Because I can't tank another one of those. Oh, it hit me with the absorb this time. Come on. Take it down. Goodbye. Clover's now level 9. Puck is level 10. We might just have this. Oh, there isn't anything there. Right, I'm going to go heal up. And then I'll take out that youngster with the Pidove. Here he is. Here's the guy. Youngster Nate with his hat wrap. We're going to have to switch out to Puck almost right away. the baby doll eyes. Drop the attack. There we go, that's a bit better. Then we'll hit it with the confusion. Hope for the best. And then it's the Pidove. Which we'll hit with baby doll eyes again. And then hit it with that confusion. Oh, and it's confused too. Did hit me with the gust though. That's fine. Get out of here. How long have we got until Clover reaches level 10? 83. Okay. That works for me. I'm gonna go do some healing and then I will use Clover to level up to level 10 before we enter Telnor Cave. Clover is level 10. And is evolving. Spinny, spinny. There we go. Clover is now a Butterfree and also has confusion. So now we've got 2 Pokemon that can do regular damage inside Telnor Cave. We're all healed up and ready to go. Let's see what we can find in Telnor Cave. Let's get that Pokeball first. What's our encounter gonna be? It's an Onyx. Oh! Okay, Onyx. You're gonna be my friend. Come on. You are gonna be my friend? Yeah! Onyx, Onyx, Onyx! There is a magnet in its brain that prevents an Onyx from losing direction while tunneling. As it grows older, its body becomes steadily rounder and smoother. What do we call it? Oh, wait, no. There's only one option. It's Rocky, after the one that you can get in Johto. There we go, there's Rocky. Has Rock Head, which means that there's no recoil damage. And it also already has Rock Throw. Put him at the front right away. Give him a little heal. And we will leave it here. This is it then. I'll come back and we'll face that guy once more next time. Thanks for being here. It's been wonderful. Okay, bye!